Good morning, dear students. I hope you all are fit and fine. Students, in my previous video, I have explained you about the features of the sentences and parts of sentences. Now, today in this video, we will read about the types of sentences, phrases, and types of phrases. So, let's start. But before we start, just open your book, chapter 1, page number 7, and pay attention, all of you. Students, sentences can do four types of things, or sentences can be divided into four types, that is, declarative or assertive, second, interrogative, third, imperative, and fourth is exclamatory. I think all of you are very well known about these four types of sentences. In your previous classes also you have read about these types of sentences. So I will not take much time to explain them to you. I will tell you in brief. First is declarative or assertive sentences. These type of sentences states or declare something. Okay, students? Just like the sun rises in the east. Now, the sun rises in the east means it declares, it tells you something about the sun, it declares you something. So, this is statement or declarative sentences. Second one is interrogative. Interrogative means question. In these sentences, they simply ask the questions. Does the sun rise in the east? This is the interrogative sentence. Next one is imperative sentence. In imperative sentences, there will be some expression. Uh, they express some command, request, advice, or suggestions. Okay, just like for example, shut the door. This is command. Give me then that pen, please. This is request. These sentences are called imperative sentences. Next is exclamatory sentences that express some strong or sudden feelings. Okay, students, just as how beautiful it is, how beautiful this picture is, what a foolish boy you are. So, this express some feeling, some emotions. Okay, students. So, on page number 7, there is the exercise D. You have to do this exercise. Just try to do it by yourself for practice, and I will tell you the answer in my next class. Okay? Now, students, we will proceed to our next topic, that is phrases. I think all of you have understood the types of sentences very well. Now, students, read these sentences and examine the underlined words. The sun sets in the west. I shot an arrow into the air. He hopes to win the first prize. Now, students, have you found something in these sentences? Okay, I will tell you. Students, in first sentence, the underlined words are in the west. In second sentences, underlined words are into the air. In third sentence, underlined words are to win the first prize. Now, are these group of words give you any sense or meaning? Yes, students, these group of words make sense but not complete sense. They have no subject or predicate of their own. So that such group of words are called phrases. Like the sun sets in the west. Okay, the sun sets in the west. In the sun is subject and sets is verb. But in the west, in the west, there is no subject and no predicate in this sentence. But these words give you sense, but not complete sense. So these are phrases. Same as into the air, to win the first prize. Just look at these sentences. There are no subject, no predicate, no verb at all. So these are known as phrases. So students, a group of words that make sense but not complete sense is called phrases. Students, just open your book and read page number 8, that is belong to phrases. Okay. Now, students, the main features of phrases are they don't express complete idea, they don't have a subject or predicate, they cannot stand by themselves. Okay, students, these are three main features of phrases. Now, students, depending upon their functions, phrases can be of various types. But main phrases are of three types, that are noun phrases, adjective phrases, and adverb phrases. A noun phrase is one that acts as a noun in a sentence. I think all of you know what are nouns. Okay, a noun is a name of a person, place, or a thing. Okay, students? Now, look at these sentences. This is the example. He wants to go home. Okay, now tell me in this sentence, what is noun phrase? Okay, just ask the question by what. Okay, what he what does he want? He wants to go home. Okay, so you get the answer. To go home is the noun phrase. If you ask the question by what, you and whatever answer you will get, that is the noun phrase. Okay, students, just read these two sentences also and let me know that which is noun phrase in these sentences. She loves to paint her thoughts. Second, collecting stamps is his hobby. Now, just read it and think about it. Okay. Now, I will tell you the answer. She loves to paint her thoughts. What does she loves? Yes, to paint her thoughts. So, to paint her thoughts is noun phrase. Collecting stamps is his hobby. What is his hobby? Collecting stamps. So, collecting stamps is noun phrase. Understood, students? Now, next is adjective phrase. I think all of you know what is adjective. Yes, which tells us something about the noun or a pronoun, some quality or some quantity of a noun or a pronoun. So, a group of words that acts as an adjective in a sentence is known as adjective phrase. Now, look at this example. He is a man of wealth. Of wealth. Here, group of words of wealth does the work of an adjective because It tells us what sort of man he is. And such group of words is called an adjective phrase. Just look at in your book, examples are there on page number 8. Flowers with good fragrance have been used for decoration. With good fragrance, this is the quality of the flowers. Rohan, so with good fragrance are adjective phrase. Rohan, a boy with courage, fought with the thief. A boy with courage. This is the adjective phrase. Okay, student. Now, just do exercise F for practice. Okay, for practice adjective phrase. Clear, students? Now, we will proceed to our next type, that is adverb phrase. Students, what are adverbs? First, I'll let you explain in short that an adverb qualifies a verb. Okay? We have seen that sometimes a group of words does the work of an adverb. Just examine the following pairs of sentences. She answered in a rude manner. In a rude manner. She is subject, answered is verb. So, ये तो phrase हो नहीं सकता because there is no verb, there is no subject and predicate in phrase. So in a rude manner is a adverb. How she answered in a rude manner. Next, one example is God is in every place. Okay, God is subject, is verb, in every place. Where God is? In every place. So this is also adverb phrase. Clear, students? So students, there are different types of adverb phrases. First is adverb phrase of manner. This tells us how the action is done. Okay, students. Suppose the example is the boy works with energy. How the boy works? With energy. Okay, and the answer is with energy. So with energy is adverb phrase. Now, next is adverb phrase of place, which tells us where the action is done. For example, we found him in the police station. Where we found him? In the police station. Okay, so in the police station is the adverb phrase, because adverb phrase of place, because it tells us about the place. Next, third one is adverb phrases of time, which tell us when the action is done. I must start in a short time. In a short time is adverb phrase. Flowers emit fragrance during the day. During the day is adverb phrase of time. So students, here we have completed our first chapter of English grammar. You have to do all the exercises of your book according to this video and try to solve this exercises and in book only. Then I will recall all the answers of these exercises in our next class. Till then, take care. Goodbye.